We're thrilled that you're here. We're thrilled that you're watching.
Wow.
I just got off a plane from London where residents are really just telling me how entertained they are by, because they say, we know this is not you, the American people. This is something we've never seen. It's very entertaining. Because, you know, they're going through their own thing with Theresa May or may not. But she's going to, you know, it's a whole thing. The world is just running amok, child.
I feel slightly ambivalent over the fact that soon he'll be impeached and we won't have as much comedy material.
Him getting impeached is not going to slow a lot of things down that need to be slowed down, but we'll get into it because it's an interesting conversation. And this weekend, apparently, the hits just kept on coming. Jeanine Pirro, honey. She did a White House interview on Fox News. The current resident said it was fake news that he demanded loyalty from the FBI Director Comey, but he defended it anyway. It's kind of freaky. Take a look.
I think loyalty to the country, loyalty to the United States is important. You know, I mean, it depends on how you define loyalty. Number one. Number two, I don't know how that got there because I didn't ask that question.
What about the idea that in a tweet you said that there might be tape recordings?
Well, that I can't talk about. I won't talk about that. All I want is for Comey to be honest, and I hope he will be, and I'm sure he will be, I hope.
Says the liar-in-chief.
I mean, talking about loyalty to one's country, talking about loyalty to the American people. This is a guy who's demanding loyalty when there seems to be not one drop of loyalty in his pocketbook.
Not only that, he says when asked about the tapes. When asked about the tapes, he says, well, I don't want to talk about it. Well, then why did you tweet about it? This whole thing is happening because you started the conversation.
It's the same thing when apparently Obama was, you know, listening to all of his conversations. Maybe he said, Obama's been doing it. And he said, well, where's the proof? He said, well, it'll come.
Yeah.
You know, I'm still waiting for it.
But it's also, his camp is always the one talking still about the election. And then he's like, why are people talking about the election? Because you just did. You started the conversation. The most telling thing to me in that interview was when asked about it by Pirro, he said, no, I didn't in regards to asking for loyalty. But I don't think it would be a bad question to ask. He does not get the basic branches of government and the fact that this needs to be an autonomous, independent agency.
And an investigation. That's the thing. I initially thought, you know what, the question itself isn't illegal. And I think I told you that. I'm reversing myself now.
Good.
Because my thought is, if you are asking of loyalty from the person that is leading the investigation into your campaign, into your administration, then that is an obstruction of justice. And that is illegal.
But that is illegal. We want to show a picture we got exclusively. Now, are we prepared to show this picture, the exclusive picture of the dinner that they had? I don't know.
The microphone. Funny.
Is that transpiring Spicer in the flour?
The microphone is the best.
I mean, you know, we just wanted to, we got this exclusive. Nobody else has it.
It's a joke. In case they believe it.
If he obstructed justice, I mean, that's a federal crime, punishable up to 20 years in prison.
Remember, you're not allowed to ask people what their loyalty is, what they're loyal to.
Yeah, especially not the person investigating.
Well, that's true, but, you know, are you now or have you ever been? Remember that? You're not allowed to ask that question.
I remember in high school back in the day, they had to take loyalty oath. The teachers did.
That's right.
And that was because the McCarthy period was going on, and they were all the teachers had to say that they would be loyal to the government. I mean, it's a weird.
Our loyalty is to the people of the United States.
It's the spectrum of fascism. Let's put it that way.
It should be to the people of the United States. That's what Comey took an oath for. That's what federal prosecutors take an oath to.
The fact that he then backtracks and says to the United States, that's something he did.
People of the United States.
But you're talking about it intellectually, but just at a very basic level, how stupid is it to ask the guy who's investigating you, you're going to be loyal to me?
It's hubris. It's hubris.
I mean, no, but really, it's like, it's scary on another level, because then you think, this is the guy leading the country, this is the guy implementing policy. How is he sitting there asking the person investigating him?
I don't think that he keeps track of what he says. I'm beginning to think that he has short-term memory loss. I really do, I really do.
You're serious, though. You're serious.
I'm not kidding. He says something, and then 2 minutes later he says something else. Then he says that again. He forgot what he said. In order to be a good liar, you have to have a photo. What is it called? A photograph.
Photograph. Remember.
Yeah.
Well, what about this? Because he also said he's thinking about doing away with White House press briefings. Okay. I'm so excited by this, I can't sit still.
You know, they're getting tremendous ratings. And especially the fake media, they're going crazy.
So what do we do about that?
We don't have press conferences, and we do.
You don't mean that.
Well, just don't have them. Unless I have them every 2 weeks and I do myself. We don't have them. I think it's a good idea.
What did she say? Did you watch it?
So, I don't, you know, God knows I don't want to do anything to hasten your departure from office, but...
You're too good. You are too good. Yeah.
Freedom of the press. It is our right as the people. Whether we put you in there or not, you cannot hide from us. You can't hide. It is illegal. You cannot hide what you're doing from us, and you must keep us abreast. Now, whether you do it or Sean Spicer does, somebody has to do it, and the reason they have to do it is because you don't want people taken to the streets coming to get you.
Yeah.
So you need to let folks know what's going on so they can then, as is their right, say, I don't like this, and here's why we're going to either impeach you or re-elect you. But you cannot hide from the press. It is our constitutional right.
That's right.